Hello Reddit. This is oh, well, first off, this looks a little weird. I know it seems a bit off, but to be honest, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, it might be to some of you who are very paranoid about the government in general. To be honest, if any agencies, if any law enforcement is after you, not necessarily agencies, because that's a whole other thing. If you're worried about law enforcement and stuff like that, like your local police, FBI, ICE, or Homeland Security, U.S. Marshals, or whatever, CIA, I don't know. Just know that it's not. It's more. It's 100. It's more than 100. It's probably more than 90% that it's not the actual enforcement agency who's targeting you specifically, because that's just not relevant unless you're super special, unless you're a federal agent or some type of government agent yourself. It's mainly corruption from a civilian point or civilian start. I don't know. I would love to make a diagram, but like I said, my graphics tablet's broken, so I can't. Man, I should have done that before my broke. That would have been really nice. I'll try it. Obviously without my tablet, I'll try it with my mouse pad, but it more likely stems from civilian corruption, civilians' influence, which causes corruption. Whether it's a friend of the person that actually has it out for you, let's say your neighbor or your friend's ex, or the person or the cashier, or your one of your family members or whoever. It's probably a friend or something like that, or even a coworker and stuff like that. It's more than likely whoever has it out for you on a civilian level, who has connections to higher I forgot the term. But anyways, here's just some of it. I give my address at the below this part, so I'm not gonna do that. Oh, they know more high profile people, individuals. So there's that. That's mainly how corruption happens with law enforcement, because it's someone doing a favor for someone. Anyways, so yeah, that's just how it generally is. Yeah, it could be someone's husband or wife. It could be their family member. It could be like I said, a friend. It could be blackmail. Yeah, but it usually starts at the civilian level. It could just be them themselves, and you somehow pissed off a very, very wrong person. But the corruption's the same, except it doesn't start from a civilian point. It starts from a high-profile point, and it spreads throughout other high-profile individuals, or even higher-profile individuals, because they're more likely friends or they're related, blackmail, so on and so forth. But yeah, I'm just just trying to get help any way I can. This is my second attempt at contacting them. Am I worried about getting 5150? No. Because I'll probably be dead by the time they decide to do that. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yeah, This sucks pretty bad. I was actually gonna make a sequel to the video on this tab right here, but I forgot what I was talking about in it. Oh right, I was more along describing. Oh yeah, I guess I pretty much. Oh, describing who were my TIs. Um, Also, one thing I must say, I thought about the poisons that they might be using. A cardioglycoside is very likely, but I think I would be more than dead by now, if anything, even in microdoses to build it up in my system to a point to where it would start causing problems. Uh, I think I'd be dead by now. So I thought about other ones like nerve agents and stuff like that. Um, some sort of odorless gas that they're somehow releasing either through my fucking window while it's open, through the air vent that's literally right there, that's right in front of me. Pretty much anywhere throughout the house. I always also contemplated maybe like my family is aware of it, but like I said in a different video, I think either being forced to, or they're being lied to, or they've somehow been manipulated. So I ain't blaming them. I ain't gonna touch them because they're fucking stupid. So I can't blame them. Um, they probably were given an antidote, um, so it doesn't affect them, which actually would make sense considering how afraid my caretaker is of them. I say this because when we go to the store and eat like this, like it's mainly women who I'm talking about. I don't hate women or anything like that, but it's just how it is. If it was a guy, if it was just mainly guys, I probably yeah. Anyways, so it's mainly women, and if like usually I'm looking at something and some random female will come up literally an inch from me and start looking in my direction, even though I look at random ass things and no one literally generally looks at because the shelves are never even empty or they're never even or nothing's even out of place. Um. So yeah, they're like inch from me, and my grandma's like, "Oh my god!" Like she doesn't even tell me to move. She just like gets this like scared expression on her face, and then like she like scurries away like every single time. Um. And every time I ask her, I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Are you like what's wrong?" She's like, "Oh, nothing's wrong. Why do you think something's wrong?" Like and like super defensive. Um. You'd think they would like hearing that someone's afraid of them, judging by how sadistic they are. They're sadistic and self-righteous. You can think of them as the fucking the people the antagonists on the video game I'm playing. I'm playing Plague's Tale on PS4. The fucking Holy Knights or some shit like that. The whoever the Grand Inquisitor is in charge of it, they were actually real. Oh, the Inquisition. They're basically the modern Inquisition, pretty much. They're literally just pushing a bunch of bullshit policies. Look at that, policies and stuff like that. Also, I don't think there's a problem with me recording this because I just don't think there is. There's nothing warning of. Ooh, I almost showed my. Um, uh, yeah, this is yeah, I don't think there's really nothing stating, even in like a hitting context, that sharing this could be illegal. This is for, I guess I have to say this. This is mainly for record sakes. Um, so yeah, there's that. There's mainly for record sakes. This isn't to try to expose anyone or anything like that. This is just for my own records, and I'm making it and I'm putting it on my private YouTube account. And okay, that's not gonna work. I am putting it out on a public to the public, but that's for putting it out for public display, um, for record's sake, to have witnesses. This is a record to where I am putting it on a public display to attract witnesses so they can vouch for my submission to the Department of Justice. Boom. So, yeah, anyways, yeah, she ends up getting scared, and it's pretty annoying. Because, literally, it's like she's... It's like she's scared of anything, to be honest. It's really fucking annoying. Like even when she's driving, those quote unquote white cars I talk about, or pretty much any car, like if she's in any way almost like, I can't even think of the word because it's so stupid. If she thinks she intrudes on them or causes them any sort of pretty much puts them in a situation to where they have to do something they shouldn't have to, or she believes they shouldn't have to, she freaks the fuck out. She's like, oh my god, I almost did something. And it was never like this before. Usually she'd be like, oh, fuck them, or tell them they should move, or something like that. But now she's like so horrified. And when I got picked up from the hospital, nah, I'll save that one for later if it's necessary. If there is even later, shit, I can die in my sleep tonight. Because that's just how it is. Especially with an issue relating to your heart. Because it's like I don't fucking know. But yeah, it sucks. Right, I think I was getting to, right, I forgot what I was talking about, my bad. Like I said, I think it's some neighborhood watch type people who, like I said, corrupted local law enforcement, whether it be the FBI office in Los Angeles, or or more likely the local police. I say and because they could have a friend from local police, and a friend or the chief from local police could know someone in the FBI because they more likely worked together on some cases, and it just kept on spreading and spreading, and then it spread amongst co-workers in those respective law enforcement agencies. I think that the local police is a law enforcement agency. So there's that. Yeah, and it could spread more, like I said, to ICE and stuff like that. I don't like saying ICE. That's not generalized enough. I mean, Homeland Security, because I think Homeland Security oversees ICE. Because I'm pretty sure that FBI has friends in various law enforcement agencies, which is very fucking horrible on my part. I just hope everything's local and it hasn't spread to literally everywhere in the state. But I think it might have, considering the conversation I had with the FBI agent in Seattle, Washington. Would have recorded it, but it's already illegal to record a phone call in California, let alone a federal agent, so that'd be all bad. So that's why I didn't. That'd be fucking suicide. So yeah, it makes sense that it spread to the medical community because everyone knows a doctor or dentist or something. So anyways, bye.